What is up guys, it's your boy Solam here, back with another Dragonflight gold farming video. So today I want to show you guys what I think is the best gold farm in Dragonflight, and this is a gold farm we discovered in week 1, and it still actually works. I have no idea why and how this hasn't been nerfed yet, but it still works, it's still super good, and it's still gonna give you a huge chunk of gold per hour. We're talking at least 65,000 gold per hour in steady and very steady gold, and you can also build upon that gold per hour to reach probably close to 100k gold per hour from this location right now in week 2 or week 3 of the expansion. So I'm recording the video on December 17th, and the gold per hour here is based on the values of today using TSM min buyout prices, aka the literal minimum buyout price right now based on we're farming materials. So this is based on the minimum price in the EU region, and this is only what I've been looting so far. We also get some enchantable materials from the farm that I have not calculated into this gold per hour. So this gold per hour right here is the steady gold per hour you are getting no matter what from the farm, and you also get some mystic items in your bag like these ones right here that you can also disenchant for more loot, and these epics all the way down here. So I've been very lucky on the epic drops so far. We have gotten 7 of them actually so far in 1 hour and 20 minutes, or about actually no 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes. I tried to do a 1 hour test and I got disconnected half the way through, so when I DC my loot appraiser window resets, and here we go, we're back in now, and we're still making roughly 1k gold per minute from the farm, so 60k gold per hour in steady gold. I want to show you guys where the location is and how to farm here, everything about the farm including the setup as well, and what to do. So it's a 2x4 group farming gold farm where you have to be in a group to farm here, and the items we're farming for are cloth. It's mainly a cloth gold farm, so you want to have tailoring when going here, because that's going to give you even more cloth. So most of our steady gold is coming from an item here called Frostbitten Wilder Cloth, and this one you need to have a particular spec in tailoring to actually be able to obtain. Before I talk more about the farm, I do want to say that I have several professional setups in my Dragonflight Gold Guide as well. If you haven't checked this one out already, it's a 170 pages long PDF document about gold making, which will get updates as well, making it an even bigger document for gold making, and you also get access to an exclusive Discord server for gold making in Dragonflight, which also includes early access to gold farming videos and exclusive videos as well for gold making in the expansion. So if you're trying to make as much gold as possible in Dragonflight, definitely consider checking that guide out through the link down below, and use the code Solheim to get it for half price. So far the actual support and feedback on this guide has been insane, and I can't thank you guys enough, but I'll try. So thank you so much. I'm so happy you are happy with it, and I'm also happy that you're happy with the early access and the Discord server as well. With that being said, I want to talk more about the farm, so let's get into it. So you've been seeing some of the farm in the background right now. I'm actually doing it live right now, so we're not really recording this on stream or anything. I'm just doing the farm and talking about it as we're going through it. But if I can just get myself out of combat for a second, I can show you guys my professional setup and basically everything you want to know about the farm. We are doing a 2x4 group farm, meaning we have 2 groups of 4 people farming at this location, and you want to have as many druids as possible, and if you can, have a monk with a statue in the middle as well. So we are actually using, well actually I think we got a monk now, but we were farming with 7 druids and me as a warlock for a long time here, and that actually works out pretty well as well. And the location for the farm is right here in the Asia span. So Blizzard has recently fixed the lag in Asia span, which is why I wanted to go back to this location, because it's a very good farm, but when there was a lot of lag thanks to the soup event and all of the super rares happening, everything happening in the zone, there was so much lag on looting, it really hurt the farm. But now there's almost no lag anymore, the farm is super good, the zone is back, there's almost no more lag. So going to this location right now, it is a super good farm. I do think I'm actually not out of combat just yet. I'm just going to go back and loot for a second, and I'll get myself out of combat so I can show you my professional setups too, because I can't show you those while I'm in combat. So give me 2 seconds here, boys. Okay, so here we go, the actual setups you want to have. Let me just pull up my gold per hour tracker as well. So for professions, you want to make sure you have tailoring first of all, and there's a very specific specialization you want to go for, and that is cloth collection. Going for this one right here will teach you to sometimes collect particularly damaged forms of wilder cloth to use in the unraveling process, and this damaged wilder cloth is, for example, the frostbitten, because frostbitten wilder cloth is a form of damaged wilder cloth. So frostbitten is actually gotten by having one rank right here, so you want to make sure you have this rank first of all, but going throughout this circle you will learn to loot more cloth from humanoids, and from the last one you will learn how to locate wilder cloth bolts as well while farming, and so far we have gotten about 350 wilder cloth bolts, which definitely makes up some additional gold from the farm. Now there's one more spec or profession that will help you make even more gold from the farm, and that is enchanting. So you will see me looting some mystic items right here that have not been calculated into the gold per hour just yet, but if I disenchant a couple of them right now, you can see how much value having enchanting would add to the farm. So right now, for example, we disenchanted one epic and got one resonant crystal for 2.6k. We can disenchant one more right now. We got 2 crystals this time for 5.1k. And right now, disenchanting again, got 4 crystals, so 10k right there from 1 crystal drop. And doing this again, we get 2 of them, and the average I'm getting is usually 2.5, because sometimes you're getting 1, sometimes you're getting 4, but usually it's either 2 or 3, and my average is 2.5. So this will drastically increase your gold per hour from the farm, and these 6 epics or 7 epics that I got was from just about 1 hour of farming, and you can see right now it adds over 30k, almost 40k. Actually, it added over 40k gold per hour to my actual farm right here, which is absolutely massive, and this is gained by having enchanting, like I just said, and you want to have a very specific spec in enchanting as well to help you make more gold from this farm. So if you just want to have this farm, then you get 50 points spent into Insight of the Blue. This one will teach you to find, locate mystic items. You get plus 1% per point spent, and also right here plus 5% chance once again, and at the end you will get plus 10% chance. After that you can go into Draconic Disenchantment. That way you will get more enchanting reagents from the items that when you disenchant them, these mystic items, so you get more items from those items. It basically builds upon itself, so having tailoring and enchanting will definitely increase the value of this farm and make it like upwards of 100k per hour from the farm itself, depending a little bit on luck, but based on average luck you should be getting between 80k and 90k gold per hour right now with today's values. So definitely a farm you might want to look out for, and if you're trying to make a group here, I would recommend playing a monk, druid or warlock. Most people are looking for monks or druids actually for the farm, and if you're playing a druid you should be pretty safe. There's so many groups looking for druids for the farm because, well, you want to have as many boomkins as possible to pull as many mobs as possible, and you can see right now while I'm recording we're pulling so many mobs. My screen is actually lagging right now because, yeah, it's such a good farm and there's so many mobs being killed right here, which is why we're getting that many epic items per hour as well. Now if you want to make your own group or join a group, all you have to do is go to the pre-made group finder, and I don't know why, but when I press record it starts lagging again, but I'll try to show you. So go to pre-made groups and you go to custom groups and you type in cloth farm. As long as you type in cloth farm you should be able to find a group right here. So for example, just type in cloth, and even right now there might be some people farming here, so 2x4 cloth farm. These groups are farming at this location, and you can see they're getting between 70 to 80k per hour from the farm, and it's probably one of the best farms, if not the actual best farm in Dragonflight right now. And because it's been the best farm for 2 weeks, I think it's going to stay the best farm for quite a while as well. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the farm itself helps you make some gold in Dragonflight. And once again, if you want more gold farms, we have over 40 of them in my Dragonflight Gold Guide. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.